Good afternoon and welcome to Monash News. I'm Vera. Health professionals feel a growth in food-based cosmetics and tolerances could lead to a spike in people suffering severe allergic reactions. Allergy experts say there are worrying links between such products and potentially deadly anaphylaxis. Jess Carrascalo reports.
A report released by IBIS World last month shows that business is booming for those in the organic cosmetics and toiletries sector. The report says that growth in the distribution of these products from 2012 to 2017 is projected to have increased by 15% annually and will be a $327 million industry by the end of the next financial year. But use of these products could be an issue for those with allergies. Dr. Celia Zubranik, allergy specialist and clinical research fellow at Monash University's Allergy Laboratory, conducted research which showed that a patient became anaphylactic to goat dairy after using a moisturiser which contained goat milk. She says that applying food products to skin with eczema could lead to a food allergy.
So the barrier's broken down, there's a lot of inflammation underneath, and so there's a lot of immune activity, so maybe these food allergens are being recognised differently than if you just accidentally blobbed some peanut butter on yourself and wiped it off on intact skin.
Allergy sufferer Heather XL has regular eczema flare-ups, and though she doesn't have a food allergy, she isn't surprised that people with eczema can develop them by using skin products that contain food.
If my skin is flaring up badly, just washing with water will aggravate my eczema and make my skin drier. So it doesn't surprise me that anything more complicated than water can also be something that people get more sensitive to when they've got skin problems like that.
Though developing food allergies through the skin in this way is unique, Dr. Zubranik says that a rise in reported cases is plausible as demand is driven higher for organic beauty products. Jess Carrascalo heard, Monash News.
The Salvation Army has urged people not to support those living rough on Melbourne streets, saying well-meaning charity could be making things worse. A spokesperson for the Salvos says providing homeless with donations could be prolonging their time on the street rather than forcing them to seek out appropriate housing services. But charity worker Angela Smith disagrees, says everything should be done to help those without a roof over their head.
Anyone can become homeless. Homeless is classless. The agencies will support, but never say that because you never know what could happen to you in a few months' time. Everyone is 2 payments away from being homeless.
Monash Health is researching whether vitamin D deficiency could be linked to developing type 2 diabetes. The study will see if vitamin D supplements improve the health of 50 overweight people who are at risk of developing the potentially deadly disease. Doctors will test if the vitamins improve insulin sensitivity, making it easier for the test subjects to break down sugars, therefore storing less fat. Obesity is the leading causing of type 2 diabetes. The Chinese have failed to embrace a federal government scheme, which has lowered the age required for visa applications. Under the plan, children as young as 6 are eligible to apply for Australian study visas. One Chinese mother says young children are better off learning at home.
She's a Chinese kid, so she'd better stay in China, learn more about her home country, and learn more about Chinese language.
Despite the country's enormous population, so far no one in China has applied for the visa. 6 Monash University students have cleaned up at 2016 University Challenge for developing a high-tech rubbish bin. Called a bin monster, the bright red receptacle has a face and a mouth in a bid to make disposing of rubbish fun. Yu Tingfeng explains how children are encouraged to feed creatures litter.
The Monash team follows the purpose of Telstra University Challenge, which is keep Australia beautiful and try to make their product attract young people. The team member Robert Coach says.
We sort of set it up as a fun way to engage students with littering, so we're hoping that because it's got some game aspects to it and some fun stuff in it, that kids will like it, and it'll also attract them because basically it's nice, colourful, it's got lots of art on it, and it'll just be enjoyable to use.
A mother, Sofia Babaev, whose daughter is studying at preschool, likes the bin monster.
I think it's a good idea to have the bin, to have it red and colourful and make it fun for kids, so it's more of a game as opposed to a chore. So they'll be more involved as well as learn how to keep Australia clean. And I hope to see more around.
However, Mac Robertson Girls High School student Angeline Gonzalez has a different opinion on the bin.
I don't think my school would go out of its way to buy that bin, like they'll just use normal bins. It looks nice, it looks appealing to children that age in the picture.
She says the bin monster may not appeal to the high school students. Yu Tingfeng reporting from Monash News.
That's all in this news bulletin. It's 1 o'clock and Vera.